Lord knows I'm not going to sugarcoat it for my children. Like, my son's going to come to me and say, you know, Daddy, I have a dream. I want to be an astronaut. And I'm going to say, that's great, son. But let's be clear, not everyone gets their dreams. 90% of us never end up becoming what we really want to become. That's why I find you need this fallback career. You need a backup. Like, this is one of the big reasons why I went into YouTube, because I need that reliable paycheck of dirty YouTube money. If we're going to be clear, not all of us, because of lack of charisma or lack of opportunity, we won't always get to fulfill our dream. And for me, my dream was to... Oh god, that was a red light. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, okay. The dream for me was to be a truck driver. And I'm not talking about the sex act. I'm talking about literally driving trucks. And if I was going to get more specific, driving American trucks in California or Nevada specifically. Because you can flap your gums. You can say what you like about the European hog game. But it's just not as top class as the Yank big rigs. And that's why I find these sort of simulation games are so important, because I get the chance to live out the dream I would never be able to do in real life, because I just couldn't get there. And this is just parking up on the medium strip, because that's what the pros do. If you've never had the chance to be in a big rig or see this sort of a specific technique, then I'm sad for you, because this is what the pro big rig drivers do. The and using blasting your horn is of course another pro strat, and making the cars go ahead of you in order to get your delivery in on time. You don't want that, let's say, part of a rocket ship getting to Stockton late. So this is, I'm taking this load, as we call it in the business, on from San Francisco to Stockton, or what they call it in the business, the long haul, to really hone in my skills. I understand. A lot of people will be saying, Stephen, you don't have the skills. You don't have the skills to handle the massive rigs or the big rigs. You don't even have the skills maybe to handle the medium-sized rigs or the small rigs. And I agree. that I'll need some training. But this is why I find games like American Truck Simulator so important. On the road again. On the road again. Sing it with me. So, right here, this is a pro strat that I'm bringing to the table that I just don't think other drivers would know about. See, you enter on the exit ramp and you save a ton of time. Like a ton of time. And then you just cut across here. And you only need to hit about 4 cars. And then you fly down here this medium strip. Look at the time we saved in what we did. Now we're right up behind another one of our road brothers here. Push it. Oh, yes. Pump it. Am I playing Truck Simulator or am I living Mad Max? Yes. Feel that power. This is my road. This is the future of all goods transportation. Like, why would I ever need to leave my house and drive a real truck ever again with the ability to get this sort of high quality simulation right in my living room? Like, just give me one, like, just one benefit of actually doing this in real life. You can't, because I can't think of one. I know what people are going to say. Well, of course I know what people are going to say. People are going to say, Steven, I don't understand why you're spotlighting this game. I don't know why it's getting your endorsement. It only has 2 selectable truck designs. And I think people who will say that will be completely overlooking the point of that design choice. You have to remember that, one, after you include more than 50 profile display pictures, there just isn't that much room to include the actual truck simulation. Think about how much data needs to be input, overlooked, computated for each truck simulation, and like, the technology just isn't there yet to be able to add more trucks without ballooning this game into 2, 3, 4 gigs, far more than the common person has free on their computer. And think about it even more fundamentally. They have a responsibility as a truck simulator game maker that they can't make this experience too good. They can't milk us in. They need to create what we call exit points to allow the player to want to turn off the game and want to go do something else. Or then you get that same addiction that we've seen on pokey machines and the bus simulator games that just entraps people. And you don't want that sort of bad press. You don't want that sort of image in the game industry. I'm not trying to be controversial, but the handling on a Peterbilt truck is just leagues ahead of any Kenworth. Like, that's not something that people should argue. Oh, that was a hard turn. Oh god. And we're back. There we go. We're back on the on-ramp. Yeah, this you can see it. Well, that's not a great example of, because I am driving a Peterbilt, but you can see the handling right now is far better. Is far better. Oh, parking brake engaged. Better turn that off. Yeah, here we go. Jesus Christ! That guy just cut us off. Okay, I want to be able to say that I'm the sort of cool-headed guy who would just let that dog hunt, but I can't. I gotta go after this guy. What if he does that to someone else? Is he part of the union? I need to teach him a lesson. Here it comes. I'm coming after you, bro. What's your name? Hey, you got a problem with me? Here it comes. Boom. Yeah, now you're not going to think again before you just cut me off. What's your name? Huh? Oh, here I come. Oh, that's severely damaged my Peterbilt. That's severely damaged my rig. Oh, yeah. Slam, bro. You just run into 10 tons of pain. That's... Good. And now we're here. Now we're here at our destination. And we taught someone a lesson along the way. And severely damaged our truck. But that's okay, I think. I think that's okay when we consider the morality of the situation. Here's another pros strat that they just don't teach you at high school is you feel like you got to stay in the lanes. You feel like you got to overtake in the left right now because this truck is going so slow. But I'm like, no, I'll just make my own lane. Right here. Right on the right. Just cruise on past. And I don't perform this one great because, well, you can see it obviously is harder than I'm making out. The fundamentals, I believe, are there, and the idea, but you can see it's harder to actually execute. If any of the big truck companies are watching, I want to use this video as like my job interview, because I have, as you can see, I have so many skills that I could offer to a company. I cut people off like a champ, as you've seen, absolutely no remorse. 2, I barely sleep. 3, I have a seatbelt attached to my desk chair, and I have it clicked in 2 or 3 times a day, really preparing my flabby chesty area to have that perfect seatbelt groove. Really worked in Callicy for the first time that I go for a drive. I think that's good. And finally 4, I'm not afraid of bats. I want to say I'm the complete package as a truck driver. I do have this problem though, where I get so entranced into the driving that I can't tell the difference between my real life and the truck life, which has resulted in a few deaths, but that's something I am working on, and it really is just a minor thing when you realize how good I am at overtaking. Like just look at what just happened there. Seamless. There you go, guys. This has been American Truck Simulator, parking here to perfection. And yeah, I guess if you were like me and your childhood dream was always to drive big rig trucks across California, then my only advice is don't buy this game and have a little bit more self-respect, I guess. Yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching.